Welcome to the Mary Potter podcast.
Yes.
This week, we're sending our magical probe into two captivating flash fiction stories from the wizarding world.
Yeah.
You shared these with us, and we think they offer a fascinating look at unexpected turns and hidden depths within the realm of magic.
Okay.
Our mission today is to really extract those key insights and themes that resonate within these narratives for you.
Exactly. We have before us two distinct stories, each presenting a unique scenario within this magical world.
Okay.
So it'll be insightful to kind of explore what these tales reveal about the characters, their circumstances, and perhaps even the broader nature of magic itself.
Okay, so let's start our first magical probe.
Sure.
With the Coven's Crown.
Okay.
This flash fiction story introduces us to Alex, an orphaned, introverted bookworm whose life takes a dramatic turn when her eccentric grandmother passes away.
Okay.
Suddenly, Alex discovers she's the heir to a hidden magical kingdom called Elphyne.
Wow.
What struck you as the most significant aspect of Alex's sudden entry into this world?
I think the sheer contrast, undoubtedly. You know, as you mentioned, Alex is portrayed as this introverted bookworm to be thrust from that quiet, scholarly existence into a vibrant, magical realm. Filled with shimmering flowers and people in robes with glowing eyes. It's a radical shift. It immediately throws her into this fish out of water scenario, raising questions about how someone with her background will adapt to such extraordinary circumstances.
Absolutely. It's a classic trope, isn't it?
Yeah.
The ordinary person discovering they're anything but. The story mentions her initial awkwardness in the polished court, how she finds solace in the library and forgotten scrolls. It seems her established comfort zone becomes her initial strategy for navigating this overwhelming new reality. What does that tell us about how individuals cope with the unexpected?
Well, I think it suggests that in times of upheaval, we often gravitate towards the familiar as a grounding force. You know, for Alex, her intellect and love of learning are really her anchors in this unfamiliar world. It's a reminder that strength can manifest in different forms. And her bookish nature might actually equip her with unique insights that others in the court lack. Perhaps her power lies not in inherent magical ability, at least initially, but in her mind.
See, building on Alex's initial discomfort, the emergence of a usurper, a supposed uncle, adds another layer of complexity. The flash fiction story details a crucial prophecy involving the Staff of Seasons, hidden in the treacherous Briar Woods. How does this political intrigue further highlight her fish-out-of-water experience?
Well, the political maneuvering introduces this layer of immediate danger and responsibility that Alex is entirely unprepared for. She's not just navigating a new culture. She's fighting for her right to rule.
Exactly.
The prophecy and the quest for the Staff of Seasons provide a concrete challenge, forcing her to actively engage with this magical world rather than simply observing it from the sidelines of the library. You know, it raises the stakes considerably and propels her character development.
Absolutely. We then follow Alex's journey into the woods. And I loved this detail. Her survival is described as less about magic. More about scrambling and cursing creatively. And ultimately, the staff responds to her defiant spirit. Do you think the story implies that a lack of traditional magical training can actually be an advantage in certain situations?
That's a fascinating point.
You
know, her resourcefulness and sheer will become her primary tools. Perhaps her lack of preconceived notions about how magic should be used allows her to approach problems in unconventional ways.
I see.
And the staff responding to her defiant spirit is also key. It suggests that her inner strength and determination are more potent than polished spells. Hinting that true power might be intrinsically linked to one's character.
That's a really cool concept. The climax sees Alex returning to the throne room, staff in hand, to confront her power-hungry uncle. The flash fiction story contrasts his sharp-honed magic with Alex's wild, emotionally fueled power. What does this clash of styles tell us?
Well, this contrast is very telling.
Okay.
The uncle's magic represents control discipline.
Right.
And perhaps a more traditional understanding of magical power. Alex's wild emotional magic, on the other hand, suggests a raw, more untamed force, perhaps connected to her unexpected inheritance and the urgency of the situation. It could imply that there are different pathways to magical power, and that emotional connection can be just as potent as rigorous training.
So the story concludes with Alex victorious.
Okay.
But with lingering conspiracies.
Right.
And a cliffhanger in the Briar Woods.
Yeah.
Hinting at further challenges. So while she achieves this initial victory, it's clear that her journey is far from over.
Right.
What's the key takeaway for you, the learner, from Alex's initial trial by fire?
I think what's compelling here for you is how the story subverts the typical magical inheritance narrative.
Right.
Alex's power isn't innate magical skill, but rather her intellect and resilience. This suggests that true leadership, even in a magical realm, might stem from inner strength and a different kind of intelligence. A valuable lesson for anyone facing unexpected responsibility.
Absolutely. Now let's turn our magical probe to our second flash fiction story.
Right.
The Unquiet Cell.
Yeah.
This tale takes a darker turn as a ghost tour becomes something much more profound for Ben, who perceives the cold fury of a wrongfully executed man clinging to the old jailhouse. The story emphasizes that this isn't just entertainment, but an indictment of injustice. How does this differ from the magical elements we saw in the Coven's crown?
Well, I think the key difference lies in the focus. While the Coven's crown explores fantastical elements of magic and inheritance, the Unquiet Cell delves into the very real and human consequences of injustice. The haunting isn't a supernatural spectacle, but a manifestation of unresolved historical wrong. It grounds the magical within a context of human error and societal failings.
We see that Ben's sensitivity to these spectral echoes is described as a burden rather than a blessing. It's interesting that his ability isn't portrayed as some exciting magical power, but as a weighty responsibility. Why do you think the author chose to frame it this way?
I think by portraying Ben's sensitivity as a burden, the story immediately shifts away from romanticizing the supernatural. It highlights the emotional and psychological toll of being aware of such suffering. It underscores the idea that sometimes being attuned to the unseen can be a heavy cross to bear, emphasizing empathy and the weight of unresolved trauma.
Driven by this sense of injustice, Ben feels compelled to uncover the truth behind the execution. The flash fiction story reveals that he finds clues not through supernatural means, but in archives and case files, highlighting prejudice and rushed judgment. What's significant about this grounded, almost investigative approach in a story involving a ghost?
Well, what's fascinating here is the emphasis on tangible evidence over paranormal phenomena. Ben's investigation relies on historical records, suggesting that the truth, however deeply buried, can be unearthed through diligent research and a critical examination of the past. It underscores the power of rational inquiry in addressing even seemingly supernatural situations and highlights how human failings can have lasting, even spectral consequences.
Ben finds allies in this quest. Emily, the shaken tour guide, and Mr. Carlson, a history teacher, with a gnawing unease. This unlikely trio is united by a shared feeling that something is fundamentally wrong. What does this suggest about the power of collective action in the face of injustice?
Well, it highlights the importance of empathy and the willingness of individuals to question established narratives. Emily's personal encounter and Mr. Carlson's professional sensitivity to historical accuracy create a powerful foundation for their collaboration with Ben. It just shows that even ordinary individuals, when united by a sense of moral obligation, can challenge and potentially overturn deeply entrenched injustices.
The evidence they uncover is described not as supernatural occurrences, but as fibers that didn't match the victim, hastily suppressed testimony, the whispered rumors of the well-connected. The unhaunting isn't an exorcism, but a campaign of meticulous research to bring the truth to light.
Yeah.
This is a very different way of dealing with a haunting than we typically see, isn't it?
Indeed, the unhaunting becomes a metaphor for confronting uncomfortable truths and challenging official accounts. It's not about banishing a spectral presence with spells, but about using evidence and reason to rectify a historical wrong. The specific details of the mismatched fibers and suppressed testimony underscore the human elements of negligence and potential corruption that led to the injustice.
The ending of The Unquiet Cell offers a nuanced resolution. The executed man's name is cleared, but without fanfare. His fury diminishes not through absolution, but the grim satisfaction of the truth being revealed. The story concludes by reflecting on the lasting impact on the town and the fragile nature of progress. It's a more subdued victory than Alex's, wouldn't you say?
Yes, it's a far more realistic and perhaps more profound resolution. The clearing of the man's name is a significant act of restorative justice, but it doesn't erase the past or the suffering he endured. The grim satisfaction suggests a sense of closure for the spirit, but not necessarily peace or forgiveness. The reflection on the town's reaction highlights the slow and often incomplete process of societal healing and the enduring weight of historical injustices.
So for you, this narrative provides a compelling look at how the past can haunt the present and the power of persistent investigation to right historical wrongs, even without supernatural intervention. It makes you consider the importance of critical thinking. When we look at historical narratives,
it raises important questions about our responsibility to critically examine the stories we tell ourselves about the past and to be aware of the potential for bias and injustice within those accounts. This flash fiction story serves as a potent reminder that the echoes of the past can persist until the truth is brought to light through diligent effort and a commitment to justice.
So as we conclude this magical probe into these two very different flash fiction stories, what overarching themes or connections strike you?
Well, we've seen Alex unexpectedly thrust into a magical world, and Ben grappling with the lingering consequences of injustice in our world. The contrast is indeed stark, yet both stories explore this theme of unexpected responsibility. Alex inherits a kingdom and a destiny she never anticipated. While Ben is burdened by a sensitivity he didn't ask for, compelling him to act. Both characters are forced to confront circumstances that dramatically alter their lives and require them to find strength and purpose in unexpected ways.
What resonated most with you about Alex's journey of resilience or Ben and his allies' quiet determination to uncover the truth?
I think with Alex, it's her adaptability and the way she leverages her existing strengths, her intellect, and perhaps a hidden inner fortitude to navigate a completely alien and dangerous environment with Ben and his allies. It's their unwavering commitment to truth and justice, even when faced with the inertia of the past and the lack of any personal gain. Both showcase different but equally compelling forms of courage and perseverance.
So consider this for yourself, the learner. Both stories in their own ways touch upon the power of the unseen. Whether it's the hidden magical potential within Alex or the lingering impact of injustice on the spirit in Ben's story. What other connections or contrasts?
I think beyond the unexpected responsibilities and the theme of the unseen, both narratives also explore the disruption of established order. in the Coven's crown.
Yep.
Alex's arrival challenges the existing power structure
Right.
in the unquiet cell. Ben's investigation disrupts the accepted historical narrative.
Okay.
Both stories highlight how individual actions can have significant ripple effects, challenging the status quo and potentially leading to profound change, whether in a magical kingdom or a seemingly ordinary town.
We hope this magical probe has sparked your curiosity and perhaps offered a new perspective on stories of magic and the weight of the past. Thanks for sharing these fascinating sources with us.
It's been fun.
Until our next exploration into the realms of the fantastic. Keep those questions brewing.
Yeah, and rate and follow the Mary Potter podcast.
Exactly.
For more captivating stories from the wizarding world of flash fiction.